Hello everybody, in this video we're going to review Verizon versus Spectrum Mobile versus T-Mobile. So let's go over Verizon first, because Verizon's one of the biggest and most established wireless carriers in the United States, known especially for its network cover and reliability, and its consistent ranking at the top when it comes to rural connectivity. So the voice quality and dependable LTE access are also what makes Verizon a great choice if you're awesome and someone who lives in or travels through less populated areas where other networks might struggle to maintain a signal. And Verizon's 4G LTE network covers over 70% of the US, and it's especially strong in rural and suburban areas. Its 5G rollout has been a bit slower compared to T-Mobile's, however, but its 5G Ultra wideband offers extremely fast speeds in cities and is steadily expanding. So if you care more about stable, reliable signal everywhere you go, especially for calls and texts, Verizon's often considered the gold standard. In terms of data performance, also Verizon's excellent because you can expect fast speeds and low latency in most areas. On its premium unlimited plans, you're typically prioritized even during network congestion. This is a big plus for people who work remotely, stream a lot of video, or use mobile hotspot features. So Verizon's on the more expensive side, as you can see on the Spectrum. It's like unlimited plans generally start at around $65 to $80 per month for one line before taxes and fees. However, these plans include free Disney Plus, I believe Hulu, or right here if you have the Apple One, Music, Arcade, iCloud. And they also offer shared data plans, so if you don't need unlimited, these are good choices for lighter users, especially for families who want to bundle lines together. And Verizon provides multi-line discounts, and there are special rates for military members, veterans, nurses, and teachers. And that said, even with the discounts, Verizon tends to still be more expensive overall than its competitors. And Verizon has solid customer service both in store and online, though some users report long wait times during peak hours. But the My Verizon app is one of the more robust and reliable apps for managing your plan, checking data usage, and paying for your bill. And let's go over Spectrum Mobile next. So Spectrum Mobile is quite different because it's not a traditional carrier. It's an MVNO. It's a mobile virtual network operator. So meaning it doesn't own its own towers. Instead, it runs on Verizon's network, giving it the same excellent coverage with a few key differences. So since it uses Verizon's infrastructure, Spectrum Mobile gets you access to the same LTE and 5G network, which is great news if you're looking for high quality coverage at a lower price. However, because it's an MVNO, you may experience slower data speeds if Verizon's network is congested and prioritizing a direct line to customers that they're paying for already. And the plan options and pricing is simple. As you can see, the unlimited starts from $30 a month, and the by the gig plans, I think, start from $14 a month for like 1 gigabyte, and unlimited plus starts from $40 a month, which includes more high-speed data and hotspot access. So these prices are significantly lower than Verizon or T-Mobile's direct plans. But here's the catch: you must be a Spectrum Internet customer to be eligible for Spectrum Mobile. That means you can't sign up for their mobile service unless you already use their home internet. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong about that. Again, the performance is solid for Spectrum Mobile because it's Verizon's network, but you may be deprioritized during busy times. That said, many user reports that speeds are more than good enough for everyday tasks like streaming Netflix or scrolling on TikTok. So Spectrum Mobile also offers 5G access at no extra cost and supports Wi-Fi calling, which is useful in buildings or basements with weaker signals. And everyone's been there when you're in the basement and you can't get anything. But from that, the 5G access has no extra cost and supports that Wi-Fi calling, and the Spectrum Mobile's customer service is generally handled through the Spectrum existing infrastructures. That means you'll often be dealing with their internet customer supports, which can be hit or miss. There's no dedicated mobile app experience that's quite as strong as Verizon's or T-Mobile's either, in my opinion. So if you're already a Spectrum Internet customer and you want a low-cost mobile option with great coverage, I highly recommend Spectrum Mobile because it can be a smart and budget-friendly choice. Then from T-Mobile overview, T-Mobile is the third player in this video because It brings some unique strengths, especially when it comes to 5G pricing transparency and perks. Because over the last few years, particularly, T-Mobile has invested heavily in growing its network, particularly after its merger with Sprint. And T-Mobile leads in 5G coverage, especially with their extended range, their 5G and ultra capacity 5G, which offer both wide reach and fast speeds. It's the most accessible 5G network in the US currently. However, T-Mobile's rural 4G coverage still lags behind Verizon. So if you live in a remote area, check their coverage map closely, especially if they don't have 5G, and take that into consideration, because in areas with strong 5G signals, T-Mobile often outperforms Verizon in speed tests. Their Magenta Max plan offers truly unlimited data, including no throttling, which is a big deal if you're a heavy streamer or hotspot user. And T-Mobile is also known for having less network congestion, especially in urban areas where it's deploying high bandwidth spectrum. So T-Mobile keeps its pricing simple. If you look at their pricing, the Essentials, which is $60 a month, is for the basic unlimited, and the Magenta is $70 a month with perks like Netflix and international data, and the Magenta Max is $85 a month with full speed hotspot, no throttling, HD streaming, and they do offer multi discounts, and the pricing is much more competitive than Verizon's, especially when you add 2 or more lines. So the perks and international use are also great that T-Mobile has, because T-Mobile includes lots of great extras like Netflix on certain plans, free international texting and data, and T-Mobile Tuesdays for weekly free stuff and discounts, and also in-flight Wi-Fi on some airlines. And this makes it a top pick for travelers and people who like getting value beyond just talk/text/data. And T-Mobile has improved its customer support over the years and now emphasizes team-based support, where you're assigned to a team that knows your account history, and their mobile app is also highly rated and easy to use. So if I'll go back, let's review, because Verizon is, if you want like a top tier reliability, especially in rural areas, and you're okay with playing or paying more for premium performance and streaming perks. And Spectrum Mobile is if you're already a Spectrum internet user and want a cheap mobile service with the same coverage as Verizon, but don't mind the occasional slowdowns. And choose T-Mobile if you want the fastest 5G, the great international support, and more perks included at the city, because T-Mobile is, more than generous in certain plans, and especially the Magenta Max plan, which gives you the 40 gigabytes of high-speed hotspot per month, plus the unlimited hotspot 3G speeds after that. So for users who travel or work remotely, this can be a huge perk, and the streaming's up to 4K on some plans. And that might be me being a little bit biased, but I use T-Mobile myself. I've been using the unlimited plan for about 5 years, and it's just I like T-Mobile. I like the free international data and texting in over 200 countries. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you later.